If you've ever worked with Excel pivot tables and noticed something strange when copying them, you're not alone. One of the most confusing behaviors happens when you copy a pivot table and then use paste values and even paste formatting. The numbers paste correctly, the number formats might even come across, but the cell colors and borders completely disappear. What makes it even more puzzling is that this often only happens when the pivot table has a field placed in the filters area, also known as the report filter field well. Be sure to download the practice files that include the solution to this problem along with full documentation. Here's what's really going on behind the scenes. When a pivot table includes a field in the filters area, Excel treats the pivot table differently from a simple two-dimensional grid. Instead of viewing it as a fully materialized set of cells with fixed formatting, Excel considers it more like a dynamic report view. The formatting you see, such as fill colors and borders, is often applied by the pivot table engine itself rather than stored as traditional cell-level formatting. That distinction is critical. When you copy and choose paste values, Excel only pastes literal cell values. In some cases, it also brings over number formats. But the background colors and borders applied by the pivot table's internal styling logic are not stored the same way as manual formatting. Because they aren't truly embedded as static cell formats, they don't survive the paste operation. The moment the pivot table output becomes a regular range of cells, those dynamically applied visual styles disappear. You might wonder why this doesn't always happen. If there are no fields in the filters area, Excel tends to treat the pivot table as a more stable two-dimensional result set. In that case, formatting is more likely to behave like traditional cell formatting and may paste as expected. But as soon as you introduce a report filter, Excel switches into a more dynamic reporting mode. The formatting becomes tied to pivot fields and report structure rather than to individual cells. These formatting instructions are structural. They depend on the pivot table existing as a pivot table. When you paste values, you're removing that structure. Excel is no longer looking at a pivot table object, so those structural formatting rules have nothing to attach to. As a result, the fill colors and borders are lost. This explains why number formats usually paste, but colors do not. Number formats are true cell properties, so Excel can transfer them, but dynamic pivot formatting does not always materialize as a static property of each cell. So what can you do about it? I've created a VBA macro that will copy the selected pivot table in its entirety, then paste it to a defined location as values, in other words, raw data. The macro then copies the formatting from the main data area of the pivot table and pastes it into the copied raw data version. It then repeats the copy-paste formatting of the filters area if it exists. You can place this code in your personal macro workbook, then utilize a variety of launch mechanisms to activate the code, such as a keyboard shortcut, a QAT, or a ribbon launch button. If you're not familiar with the personal macro workbook or how to add code and create launch buttons, I'll put a link in the video description that explains how to integrate this code into your environment, along with a video showing how to customize the quick access toolbar so you can easily launch the macro whenever needed. The key takeaway is that this behavior is not a bug, it's a design limitation. When a pivot table contains a field in the filters area, Excel applies formatting dynamically at the structural level rather than at the individual cell level. When you paste values, that structure disappears, and so does the formatting. Understanding this internal distinction between structural formatting and true cell formatting makes the behavior much less mysterious, and you now have access to a tool to work around this issue when needed. Remember to download this practice file that includes the solution to this problem along with full documentation. And let me know if you've come across this problem. Do you have a better method of preserving pivot table formatting? I'm sure anyone watching this video would love to know what it is. Thanks for watching, and remember, at BCTI, the learning never stops.